To all the viewers that are watching this, we apologize for the audio issues. Discord was being a dick. But here is a challenge for you. Take these segments where our audio cuts out, voice over your own ad-libs, and send them to us, and maybe we'll react to them in the next episode.
Hi, and welcome to the Marvel Rivals Review, a podcast where some men in their 30s talk all things Marvel Rivals, from the news to the balance and all the inevitable drama that comes with being an online community. I'm joined as always, by Vance Helsing Gaming.
Hi, there's a fly.
And the long-lost return, what is it, the prodigal child? Is that FloridamanMD?
Yes, I made it through the wilderness.
Yes.
I've had a rough month at work, but I'm here and thriving. Let's go.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So, how have you guys been?
Go ahead. I generally have adult drama that I have to complain about. So.
I mean, we're all in our 30s. I think we all to mention, I just had a really, really busy month at work. A coworker out of town, covering lots of shifts at the hospital. So that was part of what made me go. And then life things, I turned 35, so I had fun things for that.
Woo!
My godchild turned 6, so I went to that birthday party.
Nice.
Lots of like family friend events, just different things happening. So I was preoccupied on a lot of my Saturday nights, and so therefore I was not able to record the podcast. And then one I just literally, to be fully fair, straight up forgot. So I'm sorry about that one. but all the rest of the time I was actually busy. So
how dare you have a life outside of this podcast? What is wrong with you?
Imagine doing something besides playing Marvel Rivals and yapping about it. Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
So, I've been good though. It's good to be back. I'm excited for the upcoming season split. I'm sure we'll talk about it, but yeah, good to be here.
Awesome, Vance. What's going
All
on,
right,
man?
drama time. So,
Okay, here we go.
If you remember from the last episode, I was talking about my medication got switched. Right, they gave me the wrong manufacturer and stuff. So, my doctor put in a refill prescription. And this is after he told me, they put a block on this manufacturer. You should be fine. If there's any complaints, just tell them to talk to me. So whatever. So I go and they refill my prescription. And I go to pick it up. It's a 90-day supply. So I'm like, okay, cool. I don't have to worry about this for 3 months. So I get home and I look at the pills. I'm like, it's the wrong manufacturer again. What the hell is this? Huh. So I take it back to the pharmacy. And I'm like, hey, I'm supposed to have a block on my account that says I can't have this manufacturer. It's supposed to be this manufacturer. And they go and they grab the bottle and they look at it and they say, oh yeah, it says it right there that it needs to be this manufacturer. I'm like, so somebody legitimately just chose not to read and tried to give me the wrong prescription.
Yeah, pharmacy error.
Oh my God.
Are you getting your pills through the VA?
No, I'm not.
No.
Look, man, I could go to the VA, but I can't trust it.
No, they're really good, actually. Yeah.
Oh yeah, all my pills show up in the mail, and I get messages on my phone. It's like, hey, you're due for a refill. Do you want us to send that? And I hit Y, and then my drugs show up in a couple days.
If we ever miraculously get universal healthcare in this country, I would love it if we just all went to the VA system. So for those who do not know, every hospital and every doctor's office has a different medical record system. And it is annoying as heck because they don't communicate with each other because we don't have any laws that force them to. And the VA, by contrast, no matter what VA you go to in the entire country, hospital, whatever, everything is tied to your social security, which is your patient ID. It's your insurance. It's everything. And so if you have someone social, if you have access to the VA system, you can just look them up and see their medical info as a healthcare provider, like a doctor, nurse, whatever. Obviously, there's still privacy laws everywhere that prevent somebody that's not involved in your care from just accessing it. But it's nice because I can see everybody's records from everywhere if they're part of the VA system. So I can just see it's really simple and easy. And the medical record itself is people complain about it because it looks like it's from the Stone Ages, but because it's so old, it's very secure, impossible to hack because it's hacking MS-DOS. And and then it's just very easy to use. Like there's one button to do everything. There's not like a million different like things all over the place. It's just a like simple program. It does what it needs to do and nothing else.
Oh
And
yeah,
so
I've been a big fan of the VA's online systems lately. Personally, I
yeah.
fight all my VA legal battles with disability online. I don't have to talk to anybody. I can talk to my doctors online. Just email them. It's great. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say
Well,
there's
all
a
right.
lot that they could do better, but they do pretty well. Yeah.
So
Anyhow,
what we're
that was my
hearing,
sidebar.
is everybody right now, go sign up for the military so you can get VA benefits.
Yeah, go and list.
Wait.
You have to. You're 35. Get out there.
Yeah.
Can be good depending on your situation, but always look into anything before you do it, I guess would be my advice. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And
So,
then, hang on, I'm not done yet. My
Okay.
life is still going on. So my stepson is 18, freshly graduated. He
Hey,
moved
congrats.
in. Yeah, thanks, I guess. Now it's one more mouth I have to feed and, more electricity I have to spend. But
I'm gonna tell him that you think he's a financial burden.
he's a good kid. He's been here for like a week and a half. He already has a job. Like he is
dang.
on top
That's
of it.
good. Nice. Yeah.
Except the police showed up at my house today because he parked his car on the wrong side of the road.
Oh
And
yeah.
the cop came up to the door. He's like, "Hey, just so you know, I wasn't driving around and saw this and thought it was a problem. It's not a big deal. But somebody called and complained about the car being parked backwards." I'm like, "All right, so one of my neighbors is a dickhead. Got it."
Yeah. That's small town vibes. Hey, at least
Yeah.
at least they didn't give a ticket or nothing.
Yeah. But so that's my life. That's the drama I have.
What a
I'll
thing
have to do it
talk
again
about.
and then stare out the window and see which people make a big scene. Just like,
Right.
yeah, find out who they are.
I think I know because they're one of my neighbors. They since my house is on like a curve, they park their cars in front of my house, and it drives me nuts because I have 3 cars, one for me, one for my wife, one for my stepson. I don't have any place else to park the car because I need to be able to get
Right.
in and out of the driveways. So I would park it in front of my house, except my neighbors left their grandkid's car or whatever there for like 6 months unmoved.
Right.
And then one day they drove it and took it and moved it around, and I was like, "You lost it. It's mine now."
Right. What is this? Yeah.
So
So it's a pettiness. I see.
yeah, it was a petty call.
Mm,
Yeah.
I see. So my life has been pretty interesting lately.
tell.
I haven't been playing Marvel Rivals recently, but I have gotten back into WoW for some reason.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Hell
Demon
yeah.
Huntering it up, like no
Okay,
thoughts, no brain,
now-
just like you play BM Hunter. Shut the fuck up. You got a 4-button rotation, dude.
One button now with the assist button.
One, yeah. But yeah, that's been good. I've been really diving deep into the WoW lore. I've been watching videos online. People should have a degree in this because it's been going on so long. There's so many established nations and like a history that goes back like 45,000 years, all relevant today. It's wild. It's a wild game. Yeah.
Say that's been out for so long. Like
Well-
WoW is Blizzard too, right? Like aren't they? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God,
they've
wow.
been-
What a wild ride for that company. Yeah.
I know. Such a good story. Also, I recently have been having to use a CPAP machine because my body tries to kill itself while I'm sleeping, which makes sense because I'm pretty sure it's my like subconscious 15-year-old self trying to get me.
What
But
the heck?
yeah, so that's cool. I feel a lot better after starting to use that.
Yeah, imagine being able to breathe at night.
It's great. It's great. So I got that. I'm about to get my Adderall subscription, so now I'm not going to be tired, and I'm going to be on Adderall, or at least hit Celestial. So
Nice.
yeah. So that's all looking up for me. But yeah, back to why we're here, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose we could actually talk about the reason this
about the game.
podcast
We're not a
exists.
WoW podcast anymore. What?
Not a Wildcat. Oh, speaking of though, I think it'd be cool if any of you guys play WoW out there. Let's all group up. Let's do some M pluses. I need to get gear. So if you guys want to play,
Are you
let me know.
soliciting our listeners to carry you through dungeons? Is that what I'm hearing right now?
Now I'll carry them, but I need the gear too, you know.
Honestly,
And
both.
also, yeah. Also, yeah, gear me up. I'm trying to be a heroic raider
Yeah,
next patch.
you do realize you're joining our guild, which our standards are subpar, right?
Yeah. Our
Yeah.
guild is called minimal effort, and that's what we give.
Minimal effort.
We don't wipe on
Hey,
bosses, we wipe on trash. That's what we do.
but we stay ahead of the curve, which is
Every
all that
time.
matters. Every time. Um,
Nice.
all right, so recently in the world of Marvel Rivals, we had a developer update. You guys watch this? It was great. Did you guys notice anything weird about this particular developer update?
Weird. They didn't have the balance part of it, but I know that's
Yeah.
coming. So, and they've made a post about it. Like they posted
Mm.
about it, but they just didn't announce oh God, I forget his name. It's Guang is the like director overall.
Zeong or
Yeah, Zeong. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I was like, yeah, Zeong wasn't there or something to do the balance post, but I bet he will do later before the patch hits. We'll
but they
see.
already released the patch notes, so
Yeah,
why would he do it?
I
But
mean,
yes,
you always want nobody wants to read, right? They want somebody to read it to them. Let's
I
be
mean,
real.
fair.
that's true. I've gotten into audiobooks this last month and a half, and like
There
I've
is some
realized,
point.
yeah, I've realized how much I accidentally skip over when I'm reading
Mhm.
it. That the 90 miles an hour because I can't put down a book until I finish it.
Mhm.
So being forced to slow down with the audiobooks and reading like old books, like I've really like I've come to grips with how Brandon Sanderson ends novels because I used to hate it, but now it makes
Yeah.
sense to me. I'm like, okay, but yeah,
Yeah, it was an interesting thing though. I love like what they're doing overall with the game coming up in the next season patch. I mean, apart from the balance, just like the things that they're doing, uh, I love that they're kind of cracking down a little bit on competitive levers, which is nice. Although I have a little bit of concerns about that system getting abused slightly potentially.
yes,
But honestly, I'm still down to try it because I don't know, like not a lot of other games have that type of system that like makes it a little bit less penalty because it can be abused. So no one's really done it to my knowledge in a lot of other games. So I'll be curious to see like how it actually works out. Like, do people abuse it as much as they could? Like, it's going to be hard to track that, but it'll be interesting to see what they do with it. So, yeah.
we'll definitely talk about that because that was a concern of mine when I first saw it too.
Hmm.
So in the developer update, Guang talked about a couple things, and the first thing he talked up were the team ups. So
Hmm.
let's just get into those, I guess. So they're getting rid of the Guardian Revival team up, which is
Thank God.
yeah, which is the
Yeah.
Resurrect team up, and they're getting rid of Atlas Bond, which was the Luna Snow Iron Fist team up that just like gave Luna Snow knockback and extra bit of healing.
Yeah.
So do we have any strong feelings on that? I mean, also, yeah, thank God the revival one is gone.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
every 3 minutes or 5 minutes, you could just negate a kill. Yeah, it's
Yeah. I think revival mechanics in this game are like the most boring thing to play into that you could possibly have. And it's just so frustrating because like, oh great, I just made a good play and punished somebody for being a moron and now they're just back for free, like without, needing to do anything. It's a really miserable experience. And the fights in Marvel Rivals already last for a million years because of how strong healing is. And I say this lovingly as a support main, but like the fight a long time. And so having them go like even longer because everyone's just self-resing all over the place, like if they W change basically, like if they get rid of Rocket Beacon and give him a different ability now, my life is complete. I'm happy. Like yeah.
So yeah, I on that like thought, like when I first started playing Marvel Rivals, I was all about the long fights. I was like, oh, constant adrenaline, constant end. But now every time a fight starts and I know support ults are coming in that they have Doctor Strange portal up and everything,
Yeah.
I'm filled with absolute dread over the next couple minutes of my life. It's like this will never end. It's like
Yeah, it definitely, I don't know. I don't necessarily think like I feel the same as you. Like it's not necessarily a terrible thing, but like I probably personally would prefer more fights that lasted shorter as opposed to like only a handful of fights that last for a million years. I don't know. That might just be like my bias having played Overwatch before this game existed and experienced like the slight difference there. Because the fights in Overwatch last a lot less, obviously. So this is like a lot more tanky of a hero shooter in that sense. But
Yeah, you
yeah,
can see that in just the numbers. Like, there will be games where you have 70,000 heals, and you're lucky if you crack
yeah,
20, like 15K, some games in Overwatch, and like,
yeah.
yeah. Um, so Loki is
Mm.
leaving the Ragnarok Rebirth.
Mhm.
So now Thor is just like, I don't know, like, why are you playing Thor? I mean, this, like, what does he bring? Um,
He brings his hammer.
he brings a
He
negative win
puts the
rate.
hammer down.
But yeah. So and they're adding a few team ups. They're adding a team up between Luna Snow and Adam Warlock called Duality Dance. And from my understanding, it um links Luna with an enemy, and she gets lifesteal. uh,
Okay.
or something along those lines. All I know is like it's about time they buffed Luna Snow. It's been
Said no one ever.
it's been too long. Like obviously she was underperforming and she
Yeah.
needed more. Like
Yeah, literally
yep.
the worst support, like obviously.
Literally the worst support in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not hard meta for many, many seasons. Like, what do you mean? So, I don't know. I was listening to a really interesting video by Coach Mills talking about Luna Snow and how like the reason like Luna is like an incredibly strong character, and yet it's weird. Like she doesn't really see a lot of bans. It seems like at like most levels of play, including at like even the highest level apparently. And I always found that interesting. And like you brought up a really good point that I really loved. That it was like, oh, a lot of times people want to ban like there's this inherent bias of we want to ban threats, but it's less obvious that like you might be losing a game because there's just like an insanely broken like support character on the field that you don't have. And so it's a lot less it's a lot more subtle that like the Luna Snow is the reason that you're losing a game potentially. And so people don't
I
think,
don't know
but
who, but someone I know has been saying this for seasons now. Who
right.
could it possibly be?
Right. What a
Yeah,
concept.
yeah, what a concept.
I mean, really, I like as a support player, I ban Luna a lot because I don't play it because I don't particularly find Luna fun to play, and so I, I don't have an issue, but like she squeaks by my like ban because everyone thinks I'm a psycho for banning Luna Snow.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely interesting. I don't know.
All right, so moving on before I have an aneurysm. But moving on. Vibrant Vitality is a team up that is between Groot,
Mhm.
Mantis, and Loki, with
Yeah.
Mantis being the anchor and getting some increased healing numbers, and Groot getting a fifth wall where
Yeah, more
More walls.
he gets a fifth wall that heals in an AoE. Right?
If it
And
wasn't Fortnite before, it is Fortnite now.
and Loki, his shift is like 3 times the size, and I think it might have a secondary effect, but I'm honestly not sure.
Have they released the size numbers? It does look bigger, but I don't think it's
Yeah.
3 times. It's like a little bit bigger, but it's not that much bigger, right?
I
It
don't
still
know.
looks.
It's a circle though, so like sometimes the bigger the circle gets, exponential the surface area gets. Pretty quick.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah,
Uh,
it's definitely interesting.
mhm.
Yeah, we'll have to
uh,
see about that one. I don't know if it gives him like an extra effect on his existing runes, or does it give
mhm.
him a different, if it gives him like a single different charge of rune, like that only attaches to him and not like his clone. I don't know. I haven't seen enough people play the new patch yet to know. Maybe you guys have.
And and the patch notes don't really say what the
Yeah,
effect is. They just
it'll wait
it
till the
exists.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
when the season comes out, we'll know that one, I guess.
So I think it's pretty obvious what they're trying to do with these
Mhm.
buffs, and that's to get or these team ups is like change tanks from just being Emma Frost Magneto every game.
Mhm.
Obviously, we're there with the group buffs, and they're also trying to get different supports to be played in different compositions.
Maybe.
They're definitely trying to get Mantis out there for
I
sure.
don't know what they were trying to do, to be
Yeah.
honest, because I'll tell you, like, if they wanted to get like Emma out of the meta, like they didn't nerf Emma at all. Like she's still gonna be hard meta. Like that character is still just very like egregious in her P. Like she'll still be permabanned.
Yeah, I think their thought was like, hey, if we give Groot a little bit something extra, Mantis will be played more and Groot will be played more. But that's not true because 24 seconds of immortality when you play Loki Luna.
Right.
So,
And then they didn't change like Mantis's base kit really noticeably that much either. Like it's I think because they net nerfed her, I think actually, because her healing went down, but it went down by more than like the compensation didn't fit for her being like the team up anchor.
Yes.
Like so it's very weird.
What people aren't considering, well, yeah, they did nerf the base healing, but what people aren't considering is that the last patch they did is they gave her a percentage. And that percentage is also going to get the 5% buff, like the base number for whatever the max target. Like, they're not
maybe.
considering that.
Yeah,
So-
it'll be interesting. I'll be curious to see like how it actually makes her feel. So that'll be I have to play it and see. But I've been sad. I started with Mantis in like season 0 or whatever. She was my first support I played.
I'd love to see Mantis. I'm a Mantis stan, dude. I think she's the most intriguing of the supports.
I personally love Ultron more, but like, people hate me for loving Ultron.
Yeah. That's because on Ultron, you are the DPS. It's like, I will do this.
Yeah,
I will do
That's why
both
I play
jobs.
That's why I play Ultron.
That's why I love Ultron, honestly. Yeah, for real. So, and you can heal a lot on that character if you like pay attention to placement. It's just like a lot of people just don't.
Well, yeah, and if your teammates aren't
taking infinite damage.
Yeah, taking infinite damage. Like if they play behind a corner, you get a lot more healing than like obviously your 40 health a second or whatever it is isn't going to keep your tank up if he just walks down main, right?
Nope.
So
Can't out heal stupid.
You can't. No. Star-Lord has been added to the Rocket Network with Rocket Raccoon and Penny Parker. He gets a teleporter that like teleports him back, like a recall, like a or is
How
it
much
like,
more
or
like
not
Tracer
like a
can he
recall
be?
yeah, I mean, yeah. Dude, it's kind of like they had one similar to this with old Black Panther and Magic team up, where Black Panther and Magic or Black Panther used to be able to recall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like this.
It's more like Sombra Translow, I think, than than the Tracer Recall. But like it's still same concept though. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope though, and it's nice that it's massive, so you can probably break it and find it if you get the chance to get to that spot. So there's some counterplay. I don't know. Star-Lord needed something. I feel like he's not bad now, but there's definitely just like better DPS in the game. So it's nice to have him get something.
I like this because it allows Star-Lord to be more aggressive on without having the res team up, right? It's like they're replacing the res. It's like it does the same function essentially, where when the team up is up, you go in and feed, and then you get a free life, right?
My only complaint is that it's tied to Rocket because I hate that character and would love to never see him be good at all. Like I want that character nerfed to the ground.
That's why I play Phoenix.
Yeah. Exactly.
Every time I see a Rocket, every time I see it, that's all I do. It's like, haha, try playing Rocket. Okay.
You are nothing.
Blade has been added to the Lunar Force. So before we get into Blade's kit, I guess this is just his team up. It's the same team up as Moon Knight, right? Where he gets the invisibility and healing field. However, he also gets a dash out of it. Like Blade gets an extra ability when he uses it, where he can like dash out of it towards someone. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, seems neat.
And Blade will be able to use it a lot more aggressively than the Moon. Like Moon Knight has to stay forever back and use it. But Blade, you're in there and you throw it down and you get self healing, and then you get your blood sucky. Yeah, it heals him while he's in it. Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. I didn't know that actually. Does Moon Knight do that too?
Yes. Yeah.
Really? Okay, I didn't know that actually, because like who plays Moon Knight? But
exactly. Degenerates. I will. Yeah. Degenerates.
Sorry to all Moon Knight mains in the chat. I apologize.
It's all right. It's all right. We're nothing if not self-aware. So they're also adding a new mode. Now, at first I thought this was going to be a temporary mode, but no, this is a new mode that's coming to Quick Play first. It's called Resource Rumble,
Hmm.
No one knows anything about it, but we do know
Okay.
it comes to quick play before comp.
I was gonna say I wasn't sure if they'd released any info. I didn't see
Hmm?
anything after they made the
No,
announcement. It'll be curious. I'll be cool, yeah, to see how it is. Did they get to play that? Did the creators that had the access get to play that in the patch? No, not.
no,
Okay,
no.
cool.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Just
I bet.
Blade and new characters.
Yeah, I bet that announcement's coming or something. Sure, soon too. Surely, yeah.
Yeah,
Probably.
I hope. I hope. Um, but yeah, I'm excited for that. Well, I'm gonna like temper my expectations because I think one of the things that Overwatch has done that is poor is implement new game mode.
Mm,
Uh, I think the bread and butter King of the Hill, escort, and payload map, or escort
mm.
and hybrid maps are like
Peak.
the peak of
Mm.
hero shooters.
Yeah,
So these new modes make me nervous, but
yeah,
maybe Rivals does pretty good. Who knows?
yeah.
Wait,
We'll
you don't
see.
like
We'll see what they
2CP?
cook.
2CP is King of the. Oh wait, no, you're not. Never mind.
It's
Yeah, you're right.
different. Yeah,
It's gone.
yeah.
It's gone. And no, I don't like 2CP. I didn't like
Flashpoint. Yeah.
Flashpoint. I don't like Push. I don't like that other one that they added that they took away because it was so bad for competitive.
Clash?
Um, no.
Flashpoint? Not
Yeah,
Flashpoint, the Clash. Yeah,
Yeah,
Clash is the one they
Clash.
Flash.
took
Yeah.
away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, those were all like interesting concepts to try. They just like all ended up having lots of different varieties, I feel like,
Hmm.
right? I feel like actually Push is the least offensive of all of those, although it does still have like that same problem of like,
Yeah.
when you winning first fight becoming like more important. But then you can kind of make that argument about King of the Hill rivals, less so in Overwatch. But anyway, yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic for new game mode. Although I would prefer more maps for the existing game modes first, personally. But
I don't like how it's named Resource
Mm,
Rumble. That
mm,
makes me seem like it's gonna be like because you know how maps are active in Marvel Rivals and like they
mm.
tell a story. Like and what I'm seeing in my head and what's obvious to me as this is gonna be like an attack team and then like a defensive team and like one person's gonna try to kill the reactor and the other people are
Mm.
trying to defend the reactor.
Huh.
It's like, and there's going to be like 3 or 4 of these spots across the map. And it's like, oh, this one needs defended now. No, back over to
Yeah.
this one. Like, this
To
spot,
me,
this spot,
More
this spot.
to me, it sounds like
control.
it's gonna be kind of like Flashpoint
Flashpoint.
is.
Yes, that's
Mm.
what I'm
That's
thinking.
it's gonna be a bunch of like small areas, or small King of the Hill type games where it's 4 areas in a map,
Mm.
and or 5 areas in a map, and first to 3 wins. That's what it sounds like
Yeah.
to me.
That's what I'm thinking. I think it's going to be Flashpoint. That's just from like, what do they mean by resource? Because
Yeah.
there's
Right.
no way they implement like a Call of Duty or whatever or tac shooter thing where it's like, all right, everybody, we're in our 2-minute time before the match starts. Everybody, buy your guns and your shields and
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, I guess it could be like Domination, like an old Call
Mm.
of Duty, where you have 3
Yeah.
points or whatever that are always active, and you have to contest those points. That
Yeah.
could potentially be what it's going for.
What if it's
It'd be-
capture the flag?
Maybe like headquarters,
Yeah.
where the
It'd
headquarters
be-
goes active and
yeah.
you fight for it, and then once it's there, and it's there for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if it's something like that. I don't know if like a full like control or those types of game modes like where Control in Destiny was like one of my favorite games. But part of me wants to say I'd love to see that in Rivals where there's like multiple points that are active and you have to like control 2 out of the 3 like for more time to get like the edge. But I don't know if it would ever work in a hero shooter because of the fact that like it has to be like a team fight. Like the tanks, supports, and DPS kind of need to go together. So like, what if you just send a DPS and the other team sends like a DPS and a support? Like they should always win that engagement. 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see them try it. I don't know if that's what they will do, just because I think the dynamic of that in a hero shooter would be a little weird. But I would love to see them try some weird crap like that, though. So I'm here for it. I'll be curious to see what it is. Yeah.
So yeah. Let's see. Like we'll have to see. I have high hopes because maybe this game needs a little something. Maybe this mode will like make it so support alts. Maybe like the way it's played makes it so support alts aren't miserable every game. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe playing 6 DPS is viable because
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. How the game was meant to be played. And obviously the devs think so too because they just keep dropping DPS.
Yeah.
DPS. More DPS.
Most popular role. It makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Buff Luna. They're also tanks and supports. I know people don't want to hear the sign. They are.
Oh, you cut out. What did
Yeah.
you say? Tanks
Oh,
and supports what?
Tanks and supports are harder to design That's why you don't see
Probably.
them as many.
Yeah.
They're
That does
harder to
make
make.
sense.
They're harder to make fair. All right.
Yeah, that does make sense. There's more potential there for like breaking the game, probably.
Mhm.
Yeah. Then
All
again,
right.
there's lots of broken stuff in this game, so who really cares? Just give me more
Very
support
true.
characters to play, please.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. We don't talk about leaks here, but like, well, this is more of a rumor than a leak. But it's been rumored one of the next support players it's going to be good old Professor X.
Ooh, as a support? That's
As a
interesting.
support. Mm.
Interesting. I
Will
wouldn't I
he
wouldn't mind that. Yeah.
will he walk, float, or have a wheelchair? That's what I want.
The answer is
Like,
yes.
yes, he will have something. Yeah, but I'm excited for that.
That'd
Yeah.
be pretty cool though. It'll be interesting.
Mhm.
So
I'm ready for the Professor X and Magneto dialogue. Or like,
yes. I'll give them a team up. Give them a team
yeah,
up.
give them a team up. You have to
Yeah.
give them a team up. They're best buds.
Mhm.
All right, so the next thing Guang Guang talked about was Operation Shield the Community.
Mm.
So this is something I kind of figured out from how often I people and seeing them get a temporary ban from comp, but the report system has been up to this point all automatic pretty much.
Yeah.
And just
Really?
like
No way.
yeah. And now they're adding manual review
Mhm.
for like reports, and they're off that before action is taken. So it's probably still an automatic system, as like has an AI check something, and then it's like send a review before like someone actually hits the your banned button.
Yeah.
But they're also adding automatic screening for text chat and voice chat.
Mm.
So don't be saying heinous things.
I mean,
yeah.
Like, don't be a dick. Like it's it's not complicated. Like it's really not. Like just don't slur in the chat or like in general. Like especially like in the chat too. Like specifically. Like
and if you know you lack self-control, like I do, I just turn off all my stuff, It's like, it's okay if I'm mad. It's okay if you tilt and are mad. It's okay if you say things in the moment about people. Just don't say it to them. Like, that's rude. It's like, and as long as you know you're coping, because, it's always your fault for not climbing, you should be fine.
There you go.
Yeah. Self-reflect a little bit.
Yeah.
Feel that sense of shame that I do.
I think this is a W change overall, though. I mean, like, I don't want to see them get too aggressive with it to the point where people feel like they can't say anything or talk at all. But it's nice. The main thing I like about
you cut out that.
Yeah, you cut out.
Oh,
I think Discord's having issues. You guys have cut out several times.
Discord probably is having issues just doing Discord things. But no, I was going to say the thing that I like the most is that they give, like, I can choose what words I want specifically to see or not see in like the text chat. So like I can delete the slur for homosexual if I want to and like get that so I never have to see that. I think that actually one I don't remember actually is in the automatic list that like bleeps out automatically or not. I can't remember. But there's several like no words that very much are. And so like it's nice to though have my own like I don't really want to ever see this in my chat, please.
And it's nice because people work around banned words. Like they'll use like an ampersand or a symbol to get around the chat, so they try to ruin someone else's day. So now that you can add these things to your thing, they also said that they're gonna look at things that have been massively put into the system and just implement it. So that's a big win. Like moderation is important. It's important in any community. I know people are gonna be like, but free speech, blah 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 blah. I'm like, this isn't like a public forum. This is someone else's platform. Moderation is important. So
even if it were, like free speech doesn't imply there's no rules. Like
true.
Or there's a terms of service when you go to play the game.
That's right.
Exactly.
And like you said, free speech doesn't mean you're free from consequences.
So. Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. All right.
So W change. Good job, Jess.
So Guang Guang said something, a quote, that I wanted to talk about. He said that when him and his team are playing Marvel Rivals, they always say positivity will win this game. What I want to say, Guang Guang, is no. I will win this game. It's me. It's always been me.
Oh my God, does anyone else see Defying Gravity in their head? It's me!
No, I just thought that was funny. Yeah, you shouldn't be
I love
positive,
that
right?
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's no reason to not be. Like whoever played better when someone's like negative to them. Like
That's right.
just have a positive attitude, focus on your own gameplay. We've said it a million times on the podcast, but it bears repeating.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I love that Gong Gong and them do that with their dev team apparently when they play. And apparently they're goated at the
Mhm.
like a lot of the devs apparently are hardcore sweats, like eternity level
Yeah.
players.
Mhm.
It's
And
wild.
yeah, I think you
So
should also tell yourself that even when you are being ruled by
mm,
negativity, you should
mm.
always just say positive, like remind yourself, like positive.
Calm down, diddly diddly diddly. They did their
Yeah.
best, shally
Woo!
shally.
They tried, right? You can only control your own actions.
Yeah.
But all right. So they also get a little bit more controversial here. They were talking about their changes to the competitive system.
Oh, did they? I missed
Yeah.
that.
Well, yeah. No, just in the turn said they like, lose less points when
Oh,
players
yeah.
leave,
Mhm.
and there's going to be an
Oh.
increased penalty for people quitting.
Yeah.
Income.
I thought we were getting a placement system.
Right. I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
like, did they talk about these changes? Oh man, like, please. So
I generally think this is a W, but I
Yeah.
do think that there is a world where people team up, and when they realize the game isn't gonna be going their way, they have a sacrificial lamb
Yeah.
amongst their party. It's like the like I don't know. I'm probably using this in like Yu-Gi-Oh terms, but isn't there like the token, the lamb token? You know what I'm saying?
Karibo.
You know what
Yeah.
the car? Yeah, Karibo. Yeah. It's just like that's your job is to take the L and the bigger
Yeah.
loss points, so your boys don't lose as many points.
Yeah. It definitely could be for sure. Like that any system is gonna have like exploits, right? I think what they could do for that is they could like there would be some type of like timeout penalty for the entire stack if people are stacked together. Because I feel like there'd be a way to write that code of like if you're stacked with someone and your duo partner like rage quits the game, like maybe you get like not as severe or like long of a ban, but like maybe banned for a day or something. You get banned for like 30 minutes, some shit. Like there's a world where they could probably do that if that becomes an abuse system. But if the bans are good for it, then I wonder if maybe people will even bother to do that because who wants to like leave a game even if your team or your buddies lose less elo? Who wants to leave the game and then not be able to play competitive on that friends for for however long the ban timeout is?
And
so,
the other thing is too, why would you quit a game if you're going to lose when those shields exist now, where you don't lose anything?
Yeah, especially at the
That's
lower elos, right?
only
Yeah.
in gold and below, yeah.
Yeah, but even still, like if that's like most people that are playing at lower, if they're playing like an alt with friends, a lot of them are at a low. So it's like there's no real incentive to do that. Like, and also like your elo doesn't matter. Like, get better at the game and your elo will follow. Like
But
the elo is just like a made up number that like people tell you has value. Like, yeah.
But I can see a world too where people monetize this, as in like like let's say I'm a good player and I can hit Celestial easily. It's like I can just level up all 5 of my accounts or whatever to Celestial at a season, and then or wherever or even just like create an array of ranks. That way I'm close enough in rank to queue with someone who pays me to boost them to a rank, and then because I don't care, I'm the one that takes the increased loss. So it's just
I mean, that's just like
Yeah.
that's like so many extra steps though. They already have that. Like there's already like just like look up where like you just give someone your account and they log in and play for you and they boost you to whatever rank that you want to get to that you pay them for. It existed for Overwatch, it existed for this game, it exists for this game. Like I do not condone it, but there's no way to stop it. Like people are going to do that, which is wild to me because I'm like, if I can get better on my own, who's like what's the point, But
I know someone who's relatively close right now, who in World of Warcraft has paid for a boost to get mythic raid clears.
I didn't need a mythic raid clear. I wanted the mount. It's different.
Listen, I have zero issue with it in a PvE game because all those games are just like the time it takes to grind and farm things. Like, and like at the end of the day, if it doesn't like affect the experience of another player, like who really cares? I feel personally. So you do you, Vance, for PvE.
And
you have my approval on that one.
And I will say, I didn't buy the gold. I got like $600 for Christmas, and I had everything that I needed taken care of for like the next 3 months. And I was like, I have disposable income. I'm gonna buy a bunch of WoW tokens, and I'm gonna go spend 6 million gold on getting this Sylvanas mount.
Nice. Yeah. Why the heck not?
Eat a dick.
Gotta get your enjoyment from something.
I'm just saying.
Right? Yeah.
Some people out there earn that mount. Some of us. some of
Whatever.
us. Okay.
Which it doesn't even matter now because they just did that.
Yeah.
They just did that collector's event where it just increased the drop chance by like 7%.
Yeah.
So it didn't even
So,
matter.
I also saw that I could do time, and I know this is so off topic, but I saw that I could do time walking and get transmogs for Illidan's Warglaves.
Yeah.
Like the Warglaves of Asminoth, and I'm like, so I don't have to wait for like the 5% drop chance. I can just go do this real quick and have the transmog.
Right.
That's awesome. Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Anyways, fuck you. I'd spend my money how I want.
literally outed on stream.
Yeah. So everybody get in chat and shame Vance for buying the Savant.
No,
Yeah.
don't shame Vance.
No, shame me. I have no shame. Bring it, you bastards. Bring it.
So they're also changing it so when people leave, the surrender votes changes, so you need one less vote than the amount of people remaining in team. This is the only time I like to surrender. I think other than that, they should actually get rid of it. Games are always winnable, but like
Yes.
I get it if like someone leaves and it's like sure like
Yeah. That being said, I won a 5v6 in like one of my competitive games like just last week. Granted, I was playing on my alt account, so like I was technically a Smurf, I suppose, but I was playing a character learning, which I'm not very good. I'm learning Hella, so I'm not very good at Hella yet. So
there is no learning on Hella. It's just hit the shots.
No, point-and-click adventure.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to aim, obviously, but like that character, I feel like is just really like take an angle and like then you have to shoot them, but like the shots are easy if they just don't look at you. But anyway, the point is like the games are always winnable, like most of the time, even in a 5v6, it's often. But yeah, it definitely feels bad, and it's nice to not be forced to like. On the flip side, I kind of don't like the like. I would love to still at least try to win the 5v6 because I'm like, why the heck not? And it's like kind of aura if you win the 5v6.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think the surrender system is horrible for morale, right?
Yeah.
Because like the very first person that hits the let's surrender button, now the thought process for everybody on the team is more negative for it. It's like, well, we're gonna lose this anyways because this person obviously isn't gonna try now. That
It's like people, and then like people feel like they're being held hostage if the rest of the team vote no to surrender. Like it's usually like in someone vote to surrender, it's like it's 12 angry men and I'm the one. Like there's 5 out of 6 of my teammates vote to surrender, and I'm being like, hell, when this lock in, and I vote no.
Yeah, I will always vote no. I will never vote yes. So you're stuck in a game with me.
Yeah,
we're
sorry that we're ELO terrorists, I suppose, but like I don't let people like take the quitting penalty, I suppose, if you want to leave my game. But like I'm not surrendering. Like lock in, we can do it. So
all right. So they also changed us. They're speeding up the appeal process for bans.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you get banned and you feel like it's unjust, you could do that. Now, like, I know for a fact everybody gets one free one because I appealed a quick play ban because I jumped into a game and it was, I was, like, added towards the end of it and I'm like, I'm not sticking around for a lost game. So I just left. And then I got banned for 5 or 15 minutes and I appealed the ban. I'm like, I got put in a losing game. I didn't want to stick around and I immediately got unbanned.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there's no way someone actually saw that, so you get one free one. Because the next time it happened, I tried, and it was like, your one free one is gone. So
everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one. So that's cool. And perhaps the biggest complaint, because not everybody has a NASA piece like me, is that they changed the way shaders.
Yes.
So like, instead of being upfront when you log into the game and your shaders compile. My friend PCs that aren't as good as mine, this process could take 10 minutes.
Hang on.
For the first game of a patch.
I'm gonna cut you off real quick. Is it just me, or is Discord cutting out for everyone?
No, Discord cut out for me there too with Conrad. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've been hearing it left and right, and I know I was having like really shitty internet like last night, and I reset my router, so I wanted to make sure that it's not my internet that's freaking out.
No, it's not your internet. It's Discord.
What's that game that people play where it's like a story, but you fill in words and you know
Ad-lib?
Ad-libs? Yeah. Just consider it that for when.
All right, I need one noun, I need a verb, and an adjective, and a swear word. All right, we got Conrad's line. Let's go.
Nice.
But yeah, shader compiles change so that it's like when you're sitting in the pregame or whatever. So that's a win. That's a win.
Huge win for PC players. Console players, you won't notice this because y'all loads at the same speed no matter what anyway, which is pretty fast actually. I played on PS5 with my friends a little while ago, and it was like kind of nice to get into the game like immediately almost. But yeah, on PC you have to like compile. I don't even know what it really means. It's like loading the graphics stuff for the game basically. But yeah, it doesn't take that long, even if your PC is like pretty good, but like it still takes a little while. Especially anytime there's a new update, it takes a million. PC is good or bad, so it'll be nice to have it just happen, especially for that first day of the new patch. So yeah, W change.
W. All right. So we finally got to the thing everybody wants to talk about. Eric Brooks, aka Blade, has woken up from his long nap where he was. And Dante likes to bring this up. It's like during Black History Month, he was held in chains.
What the hell?
And on Juneteenth, it's like they woke him up.
Is that actually? Wait, did that actually happen in the game?
Yeah,
it happened in game. It was the new June 19th patch where they woke him up. It was like they sent him to work on Juneteenth. It was the ongoing meme.
I mean, that's actually dope. Yeah. But like, why was he there in the first place? I mean, I know that was like part of his backstory anyway, but it's just like, really, man, come on.
They were not shy about it at all.
Yeah, jeez.
After teasing Blade for a long time, he's finally here, and he's the only character I will ever play when he's unbanned from. So let's.
His kit looks sick, man. And his like aesthetics are sick. Like everything about that character. Yeah.
So let's talk about his kit. So his primary fire, he's got two. He's got a sword slash slashy guy, and he's also got a shotgun pistol, a pistol-like shotgun that has. If you guys know how old Roadhog used to work, where it would travel as one projectile for a set distance, like 10 meters. I think Blades is 10 meters before it explodes into a shotgun blast. That's how Blades work. So it does maximum damage at that ideal like 10-meter range. That's where you get massive gun damage. Anything less than that, it's weak. Anything farther than that is subject to spread.
Okay.
Right. So that's his pistol. He has on his shift, he's got 2 charges of a dash. Right.
Okay. Now
the dash, when he has the pistol equipped, does something that this game has needed for so long, and it applies. But it applies and it's not an anti-nade where you can't get healed. It applies a 40% healing reduction.
Oh my god.
A lot of heal reduction. It's like the same thing. I don't know if I'm breathing a sigh of relief. Every tank player is simultaneously like screaming internally. Like I feel really bad. I feel really bad for the tank player. That character's not banned. Like it's that character in Wolverine that will just like eat tanks and make it very unfun.
Yeah. And we're going to talk about how this is going to affect the ban system here in a little bit, because that's something that I'm super intrigued by, and I've been thinking about a lot. But let's go on. So he also can shift with the sword out, and when he shifts out, applies a slow.
Okay.
To whoever he hits. Right.
Slow effect. Okay. So CC and anti heal. Yep.
Yeah.
This character.
So on his right click, he's blocks, right, and it blocks like. It's on a charge, or like a resource meter, charge, and it blocks 80% of the incoming frontal damage.
Yeah.
Right? And there's actually a 0.5 second window at the beginning where it just completely nullifies it. Like if you can time it right, like you can like cancel out anything, like you know.
Yeah. Like a perfect parry type of mechanic.
Like a perfect parry kind of mechanic. But any instance of damage that is blocked by his block reduces the cooldown on his dash
Ooh.
by like a set amount. Yeah, I don't remember what it is, but there is a certain amount that it reduces the cooldown on his dash.
The playtesting of that will be really interesting because I'm curious, like, can he like just instant negate Magneto ult or like Iron Man ult?
He
Like,
can live through any ult in the game, even because he negates 80%, so he can survive anything. Just like boom.
it's wild.
Yep.
Just like holding his sword up in the right direction.
Storm-
Storm ults him, just like stands there like.
No, because that's AoE. That'll be hitting him on the back too.
Oh, is it? I thought it was like from the center. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. So very cool. He also, I forgot what I was gonna say. I had something to say about his block, but it's super cool. He has an E. Now his E is a like essentially like a stance, right?
It's like a
like
what?
he can't use as a stance shift. He activates his vampire blood, right? He shifts stance. And he goes into a frenzy mode where he can't use his gun. He only has his sword out, and he has reduced healing. Like he can't be healed as much.
Interesting. Okay.
But he gains lifesteal on his sword damage.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
So in this, like, there's a number too that charges up. When that number hits lives, he does an extra spinny dash. Like, so he goes wild in this form, just slash spin, slash spin. Really cool.
Nice.
Neat.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then his alt. Oh, and this form is he can use it as much as he can off. Like, I think there's a 1 second delay. There's no resource on it. He just uses it.
Yeah. We didn't hear any of that, by the way.
Okay, yeah. So his form on his E, like his bloodline form, there's no resource for it. He just turns it on and off, right?
Oh, okay. So is there even a cooldown or no?
It's like a 1 second delay, I think. Switching to and from.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah.
And then his alt, which is like Junker Queen alt on steroids.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's like he charges up and that changes the distance. He pulls out Dracula's sword and he dashes. Anybody hit has an anti-heal applied to them, and it just does a crap ton of damage if you stay in the AoE.
Yikes.
Hell yeah, that is what we needed in this game.
I know.
About time.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Something else to do against support alts, because support alts could just ban Iron Man and Magneto.
I feel like that's the problem with like I agree that like it's nice to have another tool to deal with it. On the flip side, I don't think adding other nonsense that's broken to the game isn't the answer. I'm like, just fix support ults and make them less like giant circle of FU healing and we live.
But
like,
hang on.
I don't know.
Let me clarify this, right? You said just fix the supports. That would imply they have to nerf Luna. They would much rather come up with more convoluted ways to mitigate healing than just nerf Luna.
Yeah, 1 million buffs to Luna.
Yeah, all the buffs to Luna. Yeah, I don't know. It is nice to have another DPS that's capable of doing stuff like that. It just like, I don't know. That's we'll have to see how it plays. I mean, so hard to know if it's broken or not until it like, gets in the hands of people.
So I watched the streamers play Blade, right? And they tested which support alts that they could one shot through.
Yeah.
They can no. It out heals or Cloak and Dagger's alt has such massive healing numbers. It still out heals. It still out heals Blade's alt. It can kill through Luna Snow alt if a teammate follows up. Right, it can't solo kill through a Luna Snow ult, but it can kill if someone else shoots.
Okay, all right.
It cannot go through a Mantis ult.
Really?
Because Mantis
Mantis
gives bonus
now.
Shields.
The shields,
yeah. So she gives shields and not because she gives so much shields and not just healing numbers herself. So
interesting.
Yeah. And it absolutely destroys Rocket ult. It's like, no, you can't live.
I mean, deserved. Yeah. I don't care about that. But like, really, Cloak ult just works through it. God bless it. Yeah. I'm like, same thing. I'm like, I hate that Cloak is a really good support because of how absurdly easy that character is to play. So like, I also like to ban Cloak a lot because I don't want to play it because I like be awake when I play.
I ban Cloak more than I ban Luna Snow because you have to be a good player to get value on Luna Snow outside of all.
That's
you
true,
have
I suppose.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's way easier to get consistent value on Cloak and Dagger.
Actually, a
So
good point. Yeah. But I don't end up banning Cloak a lot because there's a lot of Cloak one. Again, I apologize. You are my favorite player. One of my really good friends is a Cloak main, but like, oh my goodness, like I hate that I have so many Cloak players in my games because then I can't ban it. If I do,
mhm.
like, I, like I don't really play against them because I'm not that person. But
Mhm.
yeah,
Hey,
So
editor
it's
me,
rough.
yeah.
during that entire spiel when he cut out, put in funny voice clips of him just shitting
Oh,
on
did I
Cloak and
cut
Dagger
out?
players.
Quite a bit, yeah.
No, did I
Like
cut
Yeah.
out really?
like it was obvious what you were saying, but a big
Yeah.
like section of it was cut out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Discord, we love you so very
Yeah.
much. But yeah, just don't ban your moral of the story, don't ban your teammates' characters. I wish Cloak and Dagger were a little bit just like I feel about Rocket, but yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on.
So
So hang on. I want to ask this real quick. So last episode we started a species war. Are
Hmm?
you on Team Shark or Team Raccoon?
Oh God, Team Shark, 100%. Like
Okay.
Jeff is there's like anytime a Jeff player makes a play on you in Jeff's state, like I got outplayed. Like I'm sorry. Like if a Jeff is getting value on me, especially that character just like dunks on Jeff. Like if a Jeff makes a play on me, it is my fault 100%. If a Rocket makes a play on me, it's usually like, ah, good. He stood there and pressed right click. Oh, and spot that I cannot get to. So just free value, like for literally doing nothing. The
and
difference between a like bronze level Rocket player, the way they play the Rocket, and a like eternity level Rocket player is zero. There is no difference. The gameplay is the same. You stand there and press right click, and then for the 12 seconds that your ultimate is up, you're allowed to click and shoot people. That's the only time. And the only reason
it sounds like you're being like a like you know like when you like people like just blank people off when they're swearing. That's what it sounds like. Cause you were getting heated right there, so it just like sounded like you were cursing out Rocket
Oh,
Raccoon.
I am not. I just like again I don't it'd be like Rocket being so good in his current form would be the equivalent of like if Scarlet Witch was meta somehow. Like it's
Yeah.
just it's not a good design for the game. Problem with him being in the game, but he shouldn't be good. He shouldn't
Mhm.
be as viable as he is way up into eternity. Like it's insane. Like that character just is egregious and needs to go away in my opinion. But
That's why before I quit playing this last week, I only play Phoenix. It's to stop Rocket. It's just
yeah, I mean, you can also just shoot his ult. So there is counterplay to his ultimate now. The problem that I have is with the base kit. Like it's just like you stand there and heal, and it's like such insane value, like for zero effort and skill. Like it's I don't know. And I'm
yeah,
not
they
saying it
need
takes no skill to play the character. I'm saying like the value you get relative to what you have to do is a lot less than literally any, including Cloak and Dagger.
yeah.
Literally any other has to do
I
more.
think they should change
Yeah.
like from his orbs healing. They should like make it a resource like in Iliari, like B because he has the mobility to get away, right?
Right.
So it would
Yeah.
make him a skillful player if he had a range to his
Yeah.
healing. Yeah.
It would be more interesting. I mean, there's a ton
Yeah.
of stuff they could do with them, I'm sure,
Mhm.
but like I don't know. I just if he the way that he is right now, I'm like he gets too much raw healing output and value that way. Just it's ugh.
And never
I
shoots his gun, which is the best gun in the game, but zero
Yeah.
point to ever use it. Like,
Yeah. No, you're trolling if you shoot on rocket at any time except for when you're in your like it's insane. Which is sad because it's like really boring to play rocket that way in my
yeah.
opinion. But anyway.
Some people
So
love
yeah,
that.
I'm team
Oh,
short answer, Team Shark all the way, 100%. Love
For
Jeff,
sure.
my goat. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, so that's Blade.
Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Yeah. I'm sorry for derailing that conversation with my like eternal hate of Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah.
But
No,
yeah.
I'm on that same thing. So like I think like let's talk about this right now before we get into patch notes. But like I think this like Blade character introduces a very and the changes they've done with team ups introduces a very like it's gonna change the way characters are banned, I think, honestly.
Yeah.
Because it's
probably a
like
little.
because like if Blade becomes such a big deal for strategist players playing and they're banning him, that's a much higher chance for Black Panther, Wolverine, Emma Frost, all these other characters to get through the ban phase. The
Yeah.
Spider-Mans at certain ranks. So like it adds more. It adds more, right? And I think it's because of that, it's gonna up like other characters' values. Like this change the group.
Yeah,
just up the value of Phoenix Force by a lot, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like the extra wall, like now Phoenix Force could just like tear that down during, like it's great. I think keeping the bands where they are right now, this is gonna be. I'm excited to see what the bands are gonna look like because there's a lot more to think about. It's not just okay. Well, Black Panther, Wolverine, and we're good now. It's like, okay, this guy actually counter supports. And we all know that support players are going to just instantly ban him like the Rocket Raccoons did with Phoenix at the start of this season. They just banned her every game.
Maybe. I actually think that tank players might have more incentive to ban Blade than the support players. I mean, the support too, probably. But like like anti-heal, it's the same way it was in Overwatch when they introduced Ana. Like, for those who don't know, Ana is a character in Overwatch that has, a grenade ability that applies now it's healing reduction, I think, and they changed it a little bit. I don't remember
no,
what it is
it's still full
state.
anti-heal.
Okay, yeah. So it gives like anti-heal and like if it hits allies, it gives them like healing buff. And
I think because of that, I think Blade as a release character has given more stonks to like characters like Doctor Strange and Thor. Character tanks that have higher mobility that can, handle being pressured by him. Like Doctor Strange with the 3-second reduction on the flight can get away now. It's not, just standing there taking it from the blade.
Maybe. I definitely think I definitely think it's still like more miserable for the tank players. Like you're right, like there's counterplay too. Like it's the same thing with Black Panther. Like Black Panther, I feel like as a support player is not a character that I can't deal with. Like he's not really meta. He's good, but like I can play into a Black Panther. Do I want to every game? Absolutely not. Like some games I don't want to have to be like constantly looking for where the heck he's coming from. I just want to like take my position and like do what I'm supposed to do and not have to deal with it. So like for tanks it's probably going to be the same way. Like absolutely miserable for play around to deal with, probably.
But now the tanks have to now because they banned Blade, like which is the greater evil, Blade or Wolverine, right? Like so they might have to end up. They might have, but that and because you can't see the other people vote those, like there's like these some bullshit is gonna slip through almost every match now.
It's
right?
true,
Unless you do that thing when the game when the game first came out, they're like, we're banning this character, you guys ban this character. Don't do that. That's lame.
That's great.
No, that's lame, and every game should be unique, right? So,
I suppose. I enjoy like not having my bands trolled because we picked the same thing. So it is kind of nice to do that. The ban phase is so short that it's hard to coordinate with the other team. But anyway. But it will be kind of cool to see how it shakes up the ban meta. I still feel like Emma's going to be permaban. I think the only thing it changes for me is that Luna Snow deserves a ban a lot more, but she's been deserving a ban for a while. So maybe it won't change anything after all. I don't know. So, yeah.
Patch notes, we'll get through these. So Doctor Strange got a bigger magazine from 8 to 10 on his primary fire, and his cloak has been reduced in cooldown from 15 seconds to 12 seconds. I like this change for Doctor Strange.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I like Doctor Strange. My only problem with Doctor Strange is I think he should have a 15-second cooldown on his teleport out of spawn.
Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah. I think the overtime, again, like we said before, the fights in this game go on for so long. Like the overtime TP from spawn just makes it go even longer. It's egregious.
And then some stupid crap could happen, like Luna Snow could just come dancing on the while like for the whole 12 seconds it takes for you to respawn and cast the portal. Like it's like okay, that I outplayed, honestly. Deserved loss.
No, for real. Yeah, it's I agree with that. That'd be like a W change if they did something like that. Even 10 seconds, like the length of an overtime spawn, like whatever that is. I think it's 10 seconds. I don't remember, but yeah.
Or great, or only implement that in overspawn. It's like or in overtime. Oh, if you're in overtime, this comes out with a 10-second cooldown, right?
Yeah. I think it's one thing if you're playing Strange the whole game, but if like someone swaps, like you said, if you change heroes to Strange, there should be a cooldown like initially when you But
I've just lost too many games of that. It's because like you had to do a massive play to, especially if they have alts, to kill them before they had the chance to use their ult to secure that point. That being canceled out by a Doctor Strange and a Luna Snow combining some bullcrap just so they can come back and ult you in an advantage situation after they didn't have to earn that. They're almost incentivized there to lose that first fight on purpose.
Yeah.
So that they can they can do that. It's lame. It's lame.
Yeah, I agree. That'd be weird. But yeah, I love Strange though. He's actually really, I feel like, going to be very good as long as Emma is banned. Like it's just so miserable to play that character into Emma.
Yeah, because Emma is just a goddess that she's just the best tank in the game, hands down. Oh, Magneto's the best tank because of the Nile aspect that he has. But other than that, Emma Frost is right there. It's Magneto and Emma Frost, and if you're playing anything else, you're honestly trolling. It's like,
yeah. I mean, if Emma's open and no one's playing Emma, that is a troll for sure. Magneto, I think you can get away with not playing. He's not quite pick or ban, maybe, but like, yeah. If Emma...
I think Magneto's the de facto best tank in the game. It's just no one minds playing against him. He feels fair, but he is the strongest tank in the game, in my opinion, just because of Bubbles and his ult, because his ult can interact with so much in the game.
That's true. He does have a lot of stuff to him, but I still think Emma's a lot like Emma pop win every single time. Like that character is just egregious.
All right. So Groot, Vine Strike range increased from 20 to 22. That's his primary fire. Sure, and it increased the Floor Colossus effect range radius from 20 to 24 meters. Now that's like the passive that makes his wall. So now his walls do things to him as he's further away from them. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yep. Magneto, the master of magnesium, as according to the patches.
I think they meant to write magnetism. I'm gonna call that a translation error.
Yeah. I like to think because I'm taking some magnesium oxide. And I just like that. It's like the master of magnesium. Yeah, I like that. Okay. They reduced his shield value from 300 to 250. So you have to be slightly more skilled in deploying that. You have to be more, I guess, conscious, or you have to time it better. Shields to cancel effects. So, like I think 50 health is kind of a nothing burger, but there is a little bit. It could be busted easier.
That's so funny you said that, because my friend showed me this change. It's like Magneto buff, Magneto nerf sad, and I'm like, this is a nothing burger. This means nothing. Magneto is still super good. Like...
And now if they dropped that to like 150, that would be a change. Yeah,
right. But even then though, it's still like it again just needs better timing. But like he's still an insane character, even if it was 150. Like you just have to time it slightly better. So, yeah.
Thor. They're giving him one fixed Thor force upon exiting a waking room. So that's big. It's going to give him much more health consistently. But this other effect, the lightning room effect, it's like enemies leaving its boundaries are grounded for 2 seconds, restricting aerial abilities. It means what it says. That is not movement abilities. That's just flyers. He knocks flyers out of the sky with that. That's a nothing. Thor is still a troll pick. And you're trolling if you pick Thor. But
the first thing I got Lord on, and for what?
It's sad, and they give him some of the best skins in the game too. And then, like you just
the summer skin, yes,
yes. That is a good skin, yeah. Like the Reddit said, thank you NetEase for giving Thor a second hammer.
God bless it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
They know what they did.
Oh yeah, dude! It's the summer of Goon. It's
That's
like
all
it really
was,
is,
dude.
God bless it.
With the way that you can't get things on itch.io and they're taking stuff off of Steam. Like the Gooners got to get their dubs somewhere,
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm actually a real big fan of the Human Torch. I play the Human Torch anyways, but his summer skin's coming out where he looks like Doflamingo from One Piece.
Yes, I saw that.
I'm so about that skin. I'm 100% getting that.
It does look kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I don't even play that character, but I might get that skin.
Yeah. All right, Black Panther. After addressing his hit detection, which is why he seems much better now than he used to, is because he's more consistently hitting Spirit Rends. They're increasing the cooldown of Spirit Rend from 8 seconds to 10 seconds. This is nothing. This is actually a stupid change. It's like, it doesn't address the gameplay issue with him at all. It just makes it cooldown. He's still gonna come in and kill someone and not. Like that 2 seconds means nothing. No Black Panther misses his Spirit Rend and then lives.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's nice in the sense that if you do just live his dive, you're fighting 5 or 6v5 for a little bit longer before he can come back and do
Hmm.
something to you. But it doesn't really make that character any less miserable to play into. Again, I don't think Black Panther, like I said before, I don't think Black Panther is really like hard like a meta pick right now. I just don't enjoy the game when I'm having to
Yeah,
deal with him constantly. So
yeah,
like I blame him for that factor, not
that
Keep question.
that's how he
Yeah,
wins games is by annoying
yeah,
supports. Like if
yeah,
he trades out with a support, he wins the game, right? If he
yeah.
keeps just the one support just busy, occupied, like that's how he wins the game.
I mean, I just play Ultron and then that character's useless, so it's fine.
Well, not always because like the Black Panthers are getting better. Well, in my ranks, which is like usually top 10% is where I hang out. Like decent at the game, but not great. Even there, Black Panthers can do the uninteractable combo where he jumps in the air, spear, dash, dash, and he can kill a 275 character before you can actually turn around and push a button. Like,
Yeah, but again, like as Ultron, like okay, he
yeah,
does that. I just press right click and shift and
yeah,
it's to live. Like it's just
yeah,
I have to save my right click and not
yeah, you though,
yeah.
but he can still kill through that on your allies.
Mm-mm.
Like,
Nope, not with Ultron. He can't. I promise you.
they nerfed his shielding in the last patch, so
I
the
know, but
allies
if you
get
throw
less.
the drone on
Yeah,
somebody
yeah,
and the shields, then like the
yeah.
healing plus the shields, he will live. Yeah, I
But
promise
even
you.
but
Yeah.
even then, if he kicks in and decides to int in anyways, that support will die. Yeah,
Maybe. I would say
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know how
yeah,
that works actually, but I've never had playing Ultron.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it's
oh, yeah. That's why I play Ultron too. It does like Black Panther, but then you're trading like up or triage healing is how I'll say it. Like triage healing, like where you heal fast. Like
yeah.
you heal someone fast. You're trading that for Ultron, which really should only be used a 3-person support or 3 support combo. But
Yeah. It's
so
definitely interesting. But yeah,
yeah, I mean
interesting change for Panther
yeah,
though.
yeah. Black Panther is just he's very fun to play.
Yeah.
Everybody that plays Black Panther loves it. Very hard to play against, and
Yeah.
like that's up to the rivals devs to pick if they choose to.
Yeah.
Um, so Iron Fist, because he's became a team up or he's with his team up anchor removed, they boosted some of his damage, right? They
Sure.
increased
Yeah.
his fifth punch from 50 to 55, and then they changed his. I really like Iron Fist is so one of those hard ones, but they percentage health they increased from 7. He starts losing bonus health after 2 seconds instead of 1,
Oh,
and
okay.
then they increased his kick damage.
Okay. I didn't actually know that they changed the healing thing. I missed that part of the patch. But yeah. Yeah. Neat. I mean, yeah. Iron Fist is another character that I like really again, I play a lot of flyers. So I'm like I hate playing against that character because if I'm a flyer, like Iron Man or and my fellow support does not like move to heal me, like there is nothing that I can do. I will die. Like it's fine if your other support is like
Mhm.
not brain dead and actually looks at you and heals you, which they will in like the higher ranks. But
Yeah.
like I think
Well,
he's a good if you play flyers in any rank below he's like a for sure like man, I feel like.
yeah. So if you save your cooldowns for the Iron Fist as Ultron he comes flying at you, if you put your drone on your support or any
Yeah.
character really, and then fly and then shift into him, he usually
Yeah.
can't kill you. Yeah.
Nope, it's more of a
Yeah.
problem
Yeah.
for Iron Man than for
Yeah.
Ultron. But yeah, if you're an Iron Man player and you're even Torch maybe possibly, but if you're an Iron Man player and like just ban that character and when your supports actually can look at you.
So I play a lot of Human Torch, and I don't have a problem with Iron Fist because, like, if he's not good with his blocks, like, you throw a shotgun
Yeah,
blast in his face and he's just dead.
right.
It's like, oh, yeah,
Yeah, Torch
yeah,
does more of that like burst damage at close range than Iron Man does, I think, right? Yeah, so
yeah.
there you go. Yeah, for Iron
Uh,
Man, I'm like, nah, get rid of him.
Star Lord, he gains 25 bonus health when using his Stellar Shift,
That's
which
the E,
lasts for
right?
3 seconds before decaying. No, I think that's his shift button.
Is it? I'm
I
pretty sure
think
it's the
I think
E.
is that like no, because that doesn't sound right. But maybe either way, it lets him be more aggressive.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely nice.
Yeah. So if it's the E or if it's the shift, like it still lets him get in and be a little bit more aggressive with the loss of the team up that rezzed him.
Yeah, I'm looking it up to see what his abilities are because I want to see what one it is. Stellar Shift. Oh, you're right. It is his shift. That's his right click, actually. It's his dodge. That's weird.
Oh, so
So he
okay,
gets shields during his dodge now? That's interesting.
so when he comes out, he just isn't blasted. I guess that makes sense.
I
Yeah.
guess. I never felt like the dodge. Yeah, I think it makes more sense for either his flight or his E, personally.
But he only gets a max of 25, so you can't like spam both of your right clicks and get 50 extra health. Right?
Okay,
He only gets
that's kind of
25.
good.
Yeah.
Neat.
Right. Wolverine.
Yeah, but if he's in the middle of combat, right, then he just throws in his shift. He gains 25 health. Throws in takes some damage. Throw in a shift. Then over a fight, like he's gonna have 75 additional health.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's good because he just isn't played as much because of his mid range, right? Like it's like why play Star-Lord when you can play Hela and get kills, right? So this allows him to be a little bit more aggressive at his good range, and yeah, because like have you seen Star-Lord players lately? They'll do jack shit for like 2 minutes and then pop ult and get a 3 kill, and that's like how Star-Lord players get value right now.
I mean. It's also how Spider-Man players get value a lot of the time, too. It's the same
thing. True. Speaking of, wait, no, we're on Wolverine.
Yeah.
Wolverine, they increased the energy cost of his ultimate ability from 2,800 to 3,400.
Nice.
Lifesteal gained from Primal Flame no longer contributes to his ultimate charge ability. Nice. So yeah, this is a decent Wolverine nerf. I don't think it does anything to how good he is, honestly.
It might. I mean, I think it does something to like it's the Panther problem. He's just as annoying to play against, but like I don't know if he's as broken as people like necessarily think that he is, because it's like, but it does rely on your team to help you, which I think is probably why he deserves a ban for players, because like you do kind of need your team for you, and it's a lot harder for you as the tank.
Yeah,
playing like Magneto. So
yeah, so he's doubly good. Like Wolverine is like doubly good because like he destroys tanks outside of ults, and then his ult is a good counter against support ults because he can take people outside of support ults and kill them.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why Wolverine deserves the ban. So that happens less frequently. I guess that just means that Wolverine has to he just needs it, because he's still going to get ult relatively. Well, yeah, that's actually the big nerf because of his play style and because he's only really going in when he has shift. So he's going to have less ults throughout the game, but it's only going to be like one ult less a game, really. So he just has to be more careful with how he chooses to use his ult and when he gets values.
Yeah.
With it, so.
Yeah. It's a nice change, though. I think deserved. He got ult so fast before. Yeah.
Spider-Man ult gets buffed from 150 damage a second to 170 damage a second. Think honestly, still, yeah.
Have any of you guys seen a bunch of memes of people crashing out over this change? It's so funny to me. Like, has anyone else been seeing this on like their talk or anything? I've seen so many memes of people crashing out over. Why?
It's like
it still just kills you really fast. It's the same ult.
And I still think, because I have some hours on Spider-Man, I still think that a cloak will just throw her right click at her feet and still live. So
yeah, I was gonna say which again, like, why is Cloak able to do that? Again, nerf that character, please. But
I got in an argument with a chatter while I was streaming, and he's like, it doesn't, and it's true. The right click or Dagger's right click does not out heal Spider-Man at all, but it does out heal Spider-Man's ult if there's someone else in your bubble and you can splash heals off them.
Yeah.
Then it out heals.
It does out heal Ultron, I'll tell you that, which is absolutely egregious. Sure. Yeah. I mean, it's a support ult, not a DPS ult, so whatever. But like, no, that's a DPS.
All right. So yeah, and I mean, I don't think this is gonna change a lot with Spider-Man. I'm still gonna get tilted with me. Like, I'm still gonna get mad, right? Because that's how he uses that ult.
No one tell him, he doesn't know.
You cut out that entire thing, and then you came back and be like, it still makes me so mad. Jesus Christ!
Quality.
So no, what I was saying is
professionals.
Yeah. So what typically happens with Spider-Man? I'll play Ultron. Did I just cut out again?
It happened again.
Yeah, dude. So Spider-Man, like, I'll play Ultron, and I'll kill him like 10 times in a row. It's absolutely shit on. And then he'll come and solo ult me, and I'll get picked. Like, that's how this interaction.
Okay. That time.
You were still cutting in and out quite a bit, but we got enough of it.
Sorry, listeners, for the audio quality here.
It is Discord, not us. We promise.
If only I could get these clowns to record their own audio and send it to me. But,
Nope.
It's fine.
Yeah.
They won't
We're
conform.
maybe if this was a lucrative investment and just not something I did for fun,
I guess that's
fair. Like
True.
Adam Warlock reduces the energy cost of his ultimate from 5,000 to 4,700. And they added a new effect to his ultimate that revived allies gain bonus health to 70% of their maximum health value, which lasts for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So
wow.
Now when he also there's still a bunch of people that can go in and kill them all, but you can't do that without like an ultimate ability or multiple people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like now Phoenix is gonna be looking for the Adam Warlocks now, like because her destroy shields. So as soon as she hears Adam Warlock,
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it kills all shields and temporary help like that. Yeah.
I didn't know that it did that.
Yeah.
Wow, I need to learn more about Phoenix. Clearly,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, Phoenix is also like if people don't know, like Jeff NATO, because you could just blow up the Jeff NATO. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, interesting. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Also, Cosmic Cluster, which is his charge up Zenyatta blast, now reduces his primary healing ability by 0.3 seconds for every projectile that hits.
Yeah, that's insane, actually. Yeah.
So 1 million, 1 million buffs to Adam Warlock. They've just been trying to get this guy back for a while now. They just keep.
I mean, he did need something. There was just
Yeah.
like no reason to pick him for anything other than the res comp, and now there's res comp is gone. So I kind of don't mind they gave him Adam. So yeah,
Oh,
I think it's fine.
I'd love to see Adam Warlock be good. I'd love it. But I still think without addressing the support ult problem, it's just going to be Luna, Snow, Loki every game still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just ban Luna.
Just Cloak and Dagger. They increase the energy cost of Eternal Bond from 4,000 to 4,300. They'll still be the first character in the match to get their ult.
Yeah.
Like, this does not change anything. That 300 does nothing. Because she gets...
Maybe a bit less, but we'll see.
She can't. Well, see the difference between like her and Luna. Luna's ult is 5,000. Cloak and Dagger's is 4,300. When Cloak and Dagger can't miss abilities.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that character. I've said already my thoughts on Cloak and Dagger. I won't beat a dead horse, but just like with Rocket, please make them not necessarily bad, but make them like not a meta. Please, like it's a little egregious.
Yeah, I just think these support ults that heal need more counter ability. You should. I don't think Cloak and Dagger should receive healing from. Honestly,
I don't know about that. I think they just need to like tune down the number. Like it's just so much healing. Like or the duration. It lasts for so long. Like my invisible lasts for like 6 seconds. Yeah.
I think Cloak and Dagger should have to switch forms to have their ult do damage or healing based on which form they're in. Like Luna
yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, and then that would prevent the cloak from just like
going in there and killing someone.
Yeah,
like,
just,
like
or like a nerf to the Discord or whatever, the like terror cape or whatever it's called, where like I don't know. There's like a lot of things. I'm not a balance expert, but like it's I just nerf that character, please. Just general nerf. I don't care what it is. Devs, like please make that character good. It's so boring. Yeah.
All right, Mantis. Increase healing by 10% with the new Anchor ability. They reduced our healing flowers. Just for this, they reduced healing flowers healing over time effect from 12.5 seconds to 10 seconds. Don't forget, there's also like a 2.5% plus 2.5% per second based on the max health, too. That's also still getting the 10% general increase. So this is less of a buff than neutral, maybe even a slight buff, actually. I think people are not looking at that. They reduce life energy blast projectile charges, which is our primary fire, from 20 to 15. That's like an okay change.
Yeah, it's less uptime for her damage, which is the main thing with Mantis. So I don't know. We'll see.
Her reload's so fast, though.
I guess, yeah.
And they're increasing Soul Resurgence, excess healing, the bonus health rate from 0.7 to 1. So that's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot more shields. So yeah, I mean, I like Mantis. I love her getting buffs. So we'll see if she's actually meta or not. I don't know.
So, not gonna lie, the first time I read these patch notes, I was mad before I thought is that added ban system and what that might change due to the meta. But I feel like at first when I read it, I'm more stoked for it now than I was when I first. But when I first read it, I'm like, another patch gone, another patch with the obvious like gameplay problems with characters like Black Panther, Snow, and Loki.
Yeah.
And Cloak and Dagger. But I think Blade has a chance to, if he's so good into supports as I hope he is, and supports want him insta-banned, that means much more bullshit is open.
Yeah.
So that's exciting if they're going, and that needs to be a thing. If there's going to be so much bullshit characters that don't get nerfed, it's very important the game has available bullshit to choose from. Like, yeah, right. Because those are
interesting.
Yeah. So yeah,
more bands, but we're too early for that. Yeah,
too early for that. Maybe next year. Like, let's say when we get 8 characters in the next. No, wait, no. We get 4 more characters. No, we get 3 more characters. Wait.
One every month. How many months left in the year?
Okay, we're getting the one. Yeah, 3 more because we're.
Oh right, because we're already into August.
Yeah. 3 more. So like maybe after this year, maybe halfway in the next year, more bands are gonna be. Especially if you could ban the same person, they're gonna have to add them as the game ages. But like, I think I'm more stoked for this patch now after I, use my critical thinking brain.
Yeah. I'm always excited for the patch, even if I think there's some nonsense. I just enjoy Rivals. When it changes slightly and I don't see the same things after. It is nice that they make these little adjustments every time. I don't think the meta is going to be that different this go around. I think Emma Frost is still pick or ban. Johnny Storm is probably still pick or ban. What else? The only thing that I think is different is Luna might be a little ban worthy now as opposed to some of the other characters. And Groot potentially might actually also be how big change in the like auto heal wall is. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It's fun. I'm just excited.
I'm excited. Honestly, that was the reason I quit playing the last couple of weeks is because it was just the same thing every match. It was just the same thing, and it was like as I was hitting top 95%, it was the same thing every game, and I was just like, this lacks variety, and I'm over it. And then I couldn't play Overwatch because people are still just always banning Freya. That's the only character I want to play there. And then I'm like,
really good? Yeah.
Well, she was really good for a second, and the scar she left on the player base and all the top tier players banning her all the time has just like permeated all the way down to the low ranks too. It just people just instant ban Freya without thinking about what map it is or what mode it is. Their teammates have picked. It's just like ban Freya. So until I can play that character, who's the only one I want to play right now, watch. That's why I'm playing WoW and I'm having a pretty good time being a demon hunter. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Shame.
He's shaking his head, but he plays a BM hunter.
I will not be judged.
You should be. Like, all right. So what are your thoughts on the patch, fan? And the game.
It's a game. It was a patch. I still don't have time to play, so
Dang.
I am every casual gamer that is like, I'm interested in that game. What's going on with it?
Yeah, life in our 30s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I say that like I don't have lots of time that I do play the game, but
I am only here to be the editor. That is all I'm here for.
No, well, it's kind of neat though because we get your reaction like as we're going over it, and so it's kind of
Yeah, I'm every normie. Every normie's reaction.
That is hopefully who listens to us. So there you go.
I think they'll find our podcast, which I think I want to change because we're not searchable. I think I want to change the name of the podcast to the Rant instead of the Rivals Review.
The title was just completely lost.
Yeah. No, I think we should rebrand to the Rivals Rant instead of the Rivals Review because when you Google the Rivals Review, this is like 5 out of 10.
Yeah, it comes up with game score or whatever, the IGN review. So yeah, it would I'm down.
Yeah, so there you go, Vance. We need to get your graphics design wife on
Please,
on
new
updating that
logo.
She,
logo.
my graphics or graphic designer wife has forgone her graphic designer job and has now become a baker.
Oh, sick.
She makes the most delicious cupcakes and cookies that I have
Oh,
ever eaten in the world, and
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Well,
It's the reason why I'm struggling to lose weight.
which he has. Well, I'm struggling. No, I have a different reason for struggling to lose weight. The antidepressants and apparently CPAPs can make you cause weight. I googled this.
I don't know if the CPAP one is true. The antidepressants one for sure is.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if CPAP does or not.
I
I
was
wouldn't
I
think
was
so.
Google.
Yeah.
Oh, like I said, you're obviously the doctor here, so you're probably right. But like I was finding stuff for what's called like CPAP belly on
Hmm.
on the thing, and like and this could be completely fake news,
I think
100%. But
it
they were,
is.
yeah, they were. I was reading it, and it made sense to me because they said
Hmm.
that because that when people start using a CPAP machine, they actually
Uh,
are spending less calories at night because their
no.
body's not trying to kill them. Like that's
No.
what I read. I was like, that's what I read.
No.
He's being
It's
gaslit.
yeah, I was gonna say that's
Well,
cope, but I'm
you
pretty
trust
sure.
verify, trust but
Yeah, yeah.
verify. Yeah.
Yeah, no, is it possible that you expend less calories when you're sleeping comfortably? Potentially. I don't think that's where any like
Yeah,
weight, I won't think it would be enough to cause, no. I think because
Yeah,
the part of the reason people,
you burned
yeah,
7 calories with the
yeah,
CPAP machine as opposed to
exactly.
Now,
10.
like I will remind everybody. I said I probably am wrong because I found it on Google. I want to say that I
Yeah,
was aware of that, but it
yeah,
did make
yeah.
sense to me, right?
Yeah,
So,
it's an interesting thought. I'd be
yeah,
dubious of that one
yeah,
for sure. I think it's more thing of like
yeah,
one of the biggest risk factors for sleep apnea, of course, is being overweight, and so
yeah,
it
yeah.
goes together a lot. And so, yeah, but yeah, the antidepressant one for sure though, it's tough to.
I'm not overweight, but
Yeah,
I'm working on it.
yeah,
I'm heading towards that.
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. All right. That's all I got for this episode.
Hmm.
Do you guys have anything you want to add?
Ooh, let's see. Anything anybody wants to plug for like not necessarily in Rivals, outside of Rivals?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We think people need to look at.
Yeah.
He
I
cut
That
out
think.
sounds
throughout
like
half
a
of that statement, but sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Plug whatever we want.
I think we should start a Rivals Review book club. And what we're gonna read
hmm.
are all the Brandon Sanderson Cosmere novels because they're
Oh my
phenomenal.
gosh.
You know
So
what?
there
I
you
thought
go.
you were going to
Conrad's
say
putting
Marvel
the book.
Rivals like fan fiction, and I was going to
Right. That already
scream.
exists.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Now,
Now,
also, if you guys want to M plus, if you guys want to M plus and WoW, let's do it. Let's do it. Like some
Actually,
nonsensical dungeons.
This is going to be a plug. So, on my channel, Vance Helsing Gaming, I have World of Warcraft content on there from 2 years
Nice.
ago because when we last did Raid, because I didn't record this season because I didn't play very often. But with the new season, with everybody coming back and everybody getting back into the game, I might start recording Raid nights and making funny highlight
Nice.
videos and stuff. So,
Cool.
check those out when they come out.
Yeah.
I'll be streaming raid nights too.
And
Follow
I
Vance
might
Helsing
also
Gaming.
stream.
Yeah. Like and subscribe. Van Helsing Gaming. Let's go.
No, not
Yeah.
not Van Helsing, Vance
Vance.
Helsing.
Sorry, Vance Helsing Gaming. Yes.
Van
Yeah,
Helsing is a completely different IP, and
yeah. Yeah.
What, are you saying you have nothing to plug here? Are you saying, is that what you're saying?
No, that's there. I have one thing to plug. If you haven't seen it already, I don't watch K-pop Demon Hunters on Netflix. It is very good. Had Brent. So if you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor. Yeah.
so for those of you that didn't hear that, that was go watch K-pop Demon Hunters on Netflix
Oh,
because he
did I
cut out again.
God bless it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It
You
seems
all
to
knew
only
it.
be me and you, and Vance has somehow been able to be free from it. So
Yeah, that's so interesting. Maybe it is an us thing. Oh, man.
I'm gonna get so mad when I'm listening to this episode in the car on Monday.
Right? No way.
So
Yeah,
here
well,
is, I'm gonna put this at the beginning of the video. To all the viewers that are watching this, we apologize for the audio issues. Discord was being a dick. But here is a challenge for you. Take these segments where our audio cuts out, voice over your own ad libs and send them to us, and maybe we'll react to them in the next episode.
Ooh,
You're an
fun.
adventure, yeah.
Yes, please do that. That's awesome, actually. Yeah.
All right. Well, plug yourselves, and then we'll get out of here, I guess.
I'm Vance Helsing Gaming at Vance Helsing Gaming on YouTube. Whee!
You can find me on socials that I may or may not use at FloridamanMD.
Yeah, and you can always catch me streaming, which I have not been doing lately. At Twitch TV/Conrad Gunther. I would definitely be streaming next weekend, and I'm gonna be the #1 Blade in GM. It's gonna be great.
I don't like how you threw your jaw when you said Blade.
Blade. Oh, and I guess one more plug: join the Discord if we are still trying to do many of them, but they are still a thing. I have last heard, and we'll send announcements in the Discord when we do those. So
for anybody that didn't hear that, community game night, follow the Discord. We're gonna still try and make those happen.
I wonder if it's because I haven't updated my Discord in like.
That might be it, because I updated mine, and my Discord doesn't have that green arrow. So
yeah, I normally update it all the time. So from now on, we will do that before the podcast. Problem, and it was fixed.
See, he's still cutting out, and yet here I am, no issues.
And that's the way the news goes.
Good
night, everybody.
See you next time.